Matthew Salentano from 90 Min. Mikel, I've read that you are in a group chat with managers from different sports, different leagues, including the NBA and the NFL. Are there any kind of principles or ideas you take from different sports, from American sports, into your own coaching style and at Arsenal?
Yeah, sure. It's always great to be connected with coaches that have various experiences in other sports, in other leagues, in other countries, and yeah, we have a group that we chat about many different topics, and for me it's really rich to understand other sports, other ways of thinking, or ways of coaching as well, and leading, which at the end is what we do, and yeah, it's been a big learning process for me.
Gentleman here in the blue.
I was wondering if Mikel or either of the players could speak on sort of the spectacle that you're part of, this experience of being at this uniquely North American thing, and whether you enjoy it and whether you think maybe there's some things that perhaps Europe could learn from something like this, or not.
Yeah, I think it's great to be here. I think we had a great experience here last year to connect with the fans from different areas. You know, it's great to see all the love we get here, and to see different, you know, cultures. And yeah, as I said, we had a great time here last year. I'm looking forward again to play in front of the fans and to connect with them, and hopefully give them a good experience with some good performances. So yeah, just happy to be here and excited to play again.
Yeah, just to add to that, I think, like Martin said, it's a really lovely experience for us to be here. We always enjoy our trips out here to the States and to test ourselves against different opposition, you know, play in different stadiums and connect with different sets of fans. You know, our fans out here are really good and really great. All the times I've come on pre-season here, I've really enjoyed it. So now we're really excited for the games and grateful for the opportunity to be here and the love we receive. So hopefully, like Martin said, we can put on a good performance and a good show for the fans.
Okay, Mikel, do you want to say a few words about coming?
Yeah, very excited. Tomorrow's experience is going to be great. It starts tonight, obviously, with all the challenges that the players have to do against each other, and it's going to be a special, very unpredictable game, obviously, because we're going to play and change a lot of players as well. But great to be invited and be part of this, and hopefully we can give something back to the fans to cheer.
I think a gentleman in the pink had a question. Sir.
Hello, everybody. This is Fernando Fiore from Football TV and Inter Miami. For you, Coach, this league is almost 30 years old, but now probably is the center of the world for many reasons, especially with Messi coming in. What's your experience prior to this, and how do you see the MLS for the last 25 years, and what do you expect to be from now on?
Well, obviously the history and the way the league has developed over the last 20 years is phenomenal. And the attraction that is getting across Europe as well now, it's very different to what it is before. And now, obviously, the decision that they make to take the league much further by bringing top talent and the best ever football player in this planet, obviously is going to put the league in the spotlight. And I think it was a very clever move and something really, really good, not only for the league, but everybody that is connected to it.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you. Okay, gentleman at the back with the grey T-shirt.
Thank you. My question is for the coach. I'm Conrado Giulieri, ESPN Brazil. Coach, what kind of situations you can take an advantage on this game, considering it's just your second preseason game? The rhythm is really different. Those players from MLS, they are going on, they are playing for their teams. So
hopefully the rhythm won't be different, and our rhythm will be better than theirs. And that's what we are hoping. We always want to play our way, be dominant, and it doesn't matter who plays against. That's the attitude that we have towards it. It's very early in pre-season. We know that, and obviously the teams that we're going to be playing the next few days are going to be very different. But tomorrow is going to be a challenge. The heat is going to play a part as well, the conditions, but we have to get used to it, to win and play the way we want to play under any circumstances, and it's a great test for us.
Gentleman here in the black.
Thomas Floyd, The Washington Post. This is for Martin and Eddie. Just what have been your impressions of Balogun, having the chance to play with him this preseason so far, and sort of see the way that he's grown as a player? Thanks.
Yeah, so obviously Flo's a really good player. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of Americans are excited now that he's obviously made the switch over. So, and obviously we followed his progress last season. He had a really good season. So it's good to have him back. Obviously, all the other boys that have come back from loan as well, it's good to reintegrate and have them back. You know, obviously, they obviously want to show their qualities and impress, and like we all do. So now we're really happy to obviously have him back, and we wish him all the best, and hopefully he can obviously impress and help us this pre-season to win the games we have coming up.
Yeah, same. Just happy to see him do well. Last year in France had a great season, and he's a big talent, a boy who works hard, and I'm very hungry, to improve all the time. So yeah, just happy for him, and excited to see him again in the games now, and hopefully he can do well and score some goals.
Question just behind.
Hi, question for Eddie and Martin. Sophie for TalkSport. Eddie, you stepped in last season when Jesus was injured and performed brilliantly for the team. Just wondered on a personal note what that meant to you to kind of prove yourself when the pressure was really on. And then to Martin, wanted to know what it meant to you to be made captain of Arsenal Football Club by Mikel. Thank you.
Yeah, obviously, I think it's every player's obviously dream to play and to help the team. So obviously, I pride myself on working hard throughout the season, in the off season, and when we come in, training hard. So I was really confident coming into the team that I could help, and obviously it helps when you have great players like Martin behind you to play with. So obviously, yeah, I'm grateful for the opportunities obviously the coach gave me, and yeah, I'm just hungry for more. I think obviously we had a really good and successful year, not just myself, everyone developed, evolved, and really contributed. And I think that's, as a player, that's the best feeling, knowing that you contributed to something, a greater good and a greater achievement. So obviously we didn't go all the way, but we came close and we made a lot of progress. So we're all hungry to help and to achieve big things this season. So hopefully I can have my role and part to play in that, and obviously the team can perform and win some things together.
Yeah, of course. Great honor, and of course very proud to be named captain. To have this trust from Mikel, from the club, and of course from the players and everyone is means a lot to me. So it's something I'm very proud of, and something I enjoy. The responsibility. I'm learning all the time and trying to improve my role as a leader. So, but very happy and very proud to do that.
Question here. In the green, yeah. No, here.
Coach in Spanish. Kate Casorena de ESPN. Coach, un poco lo que decía, el tener estas experiencias en Estados Unidos, este roce con los jugadores de MLS, los ojos del mundo puestos ahora con las nuevas contrataciones, con la llegada de Messi. ¿Cómo es visto desde fuera lo que se está haciendo en Estados Unidos y hacia dónde va esta liga?
Pues seguir creciendo, que es lo que han hecho todos estos años, creo que de una manera progresiva y súper inteligente, y yo creo que han visto ahora que era el momento de dar un paso más, han tenido la oportunidad de traer al mejor jugador de la historia y todo lo que va a llevar detrás de atención, de a nivel de formación, tanto para entrenadores como para jugadores, a nivel de estructura. Para mí es precioso que se abran las fronteras, que estos jugadores quieran venir a este país, que es maravilloso. Y que poco a poco también el fútbol vaya cogiendo el auge y la fuerza que tienen otros deportes aquí, que creo que es lo que están intentando y lo que ya han conseguido mucho en los últimos 10 años.
Okay, we'll take the last couple of questions now. Firstly from here.
Jake Nissy, Daily Mail. Mikel, Wayne mentioned earlier that he did not think the concept of an all-star game would work in England. Just generally speaking, how do you sort of view an all-star game just as an idea, and do you agree that it wouldn't maybe work out so well in England as an idea?
For me, as an Arsenal coach, to play against the MLS Star, great. I love the idea, I love the experience, and I think it's great. If you ask me the other way around, depending where it was in the middle of the season, probably I wasn't that happy to let a lot of players go, but I think it's great. I think it's great for the players to gather together the most talented players in the same team. I think if I was a player, for sure I wanted to experience that, and that's something that, why not in the future, it can be done.
I'm sorry, we're not going to be able to get all the questions in, so we're just going to go through the last couple there. There we go, Simon from the BBC.
Hi, Mikel. Just to clarify, Declan was on a bike.
I was surprised that nobody was asking about it.
Well, there you go. He was on a bike yesterday, and I know he came to you late. Is that an injury, or is that just getting up to speed with fitness, and is he likely to be involved tomorrow?
No, we just wanted to manage him. Obviously, a lot has happened to him in the last 5 or 6 days. He had a very hectic schedule, and he had a few training sessions that he was really good, but prior to that, he didn't do much before he joined us. So we wanted to just manage him. He trained today with us. He was in good form, and yeah, he's fine.
Okay, Jordan.
Hi, Eddie. Declan spoke the other day when he was announced that the two of you, when you were younger, were released at the same day at Chelsea. I just could you talk a bit about your memories of that, how difficult that was to overcome, and now what it's like to come full circle when he's the most expensive British player in the Premier League?
Yeah, obviously I've got a good relationship with Dec. We first played together at under-9s, so yeah, we played from under-9s to under-14s together at Chelsea. So as you can imagine, as a kid, we've done a lot of games together, a lot of travelling. So me and his dad, obviously my dad and his dad were very supportive. You know, they were at every game. So you know, we started to build a bit of a relationship for that, travel tours together. So it's amazing, obviously. And as you said, we all got released on the same day as under-14. As you can imagine, it's very tough to take, and I think shows the character, obviously, that we both have to come back. Obviously, I went via the Arsenal route, and he obviously went to West Ham. So it's great, and it's funny how life works, that, you know, we're all back here and playing for Arsenal, and hopefully being able to do well together and achieve. So now I'm really proud of the progress he's made, obviously seeing him as a kid and the man he's grown into now, and I'm really happy to have him here, and I'm sure he's going to help us a lot. And like I said, we all want to win together, so hopefully he can be another piece of the puzzle to hopefully bring us closer to where we want to be.
Okay.
Mario Amaya, El Tiempo Latino. Just the questions for all three of you. Having played last year up the road in Baltimore, where you guys enjoyed, where you had a lot of supporters in the stands to come watch you, how does it feel to have such a healthy support here in the DC area to come watch you, something that they don't really get, that a lot of fans don't get to do throughout the year?
Yeah, as I said before, I think it's amazing to come here, you know, and see all the fans we have here. I think for them as well, it's nice to see us play. I know the time's a bit difficult for the fans here, you know, to watch us play, and yeah, it can be difficult. So it's nice to come here and feel the love and give the supporters something back. And as I said, we want to give them a good performance. Hopefully they'll have fun tomorrow, and yeah, just thank them for all the support now and also throughout the whole season. You know, the support has been unreal for us, of course in London and at the Emirates, but also all around the world. So yeah, just grateful for all the love we get and for all the help.
Cool. And finally, we'll go to the back.
Thank you. Julia Riera from Latin American Division at Voice of America. My question is for the coach in Spanish. Me gustaría saber sus expectativas de cara al partido de mañana, sobre todo al jugar con este calor, como antes comentaba, y saber un poco cómo ve la llegada de jugadores como Messi, Jordi Alba, Sergi Busquets, y si eso puede hacer que más gente en Europa o en España, un país donde estamos locos por el fútbol, ahora sigan más a la MLS. Gracias.
Mañana el tema del calor, la temperatura, adaptarnos a eso, igual que nos tenemos que adaptar a otras condiciones cuando jugamos en otros países, forma parte del partido y de la decisión de venir a jugar aquí. Y con respecto a los jugadores que has nombrado, tanto Messi como Busi como Jordi, obviamente eso va a promover que más jugadores quieran venir y va a traer que mejores jugadores tomen la decisión de venir a esta liga, seguro.
Thanks very much, everyone. For those designated media with interviews now, please go to the positions. But yeah, thanks very much, and see you tomorrow night.
Thank you.